Ok, pozdravila vas bom v slovenščini, govorila bom v angleščini, ker mi je ne vem, predvsej mi je lahko, že kar nekaj let sem v tujini, pišem v angleščini, tako da moj besednjak je že na ravni 3-letnega otroka. Upam, da se slišimo. So yeah, my name is Katja. As you know, I was born here. I'm not pretty sure when I moved, but it was like around 5 or 6 years ago. And basically what prompted like the whole thing. I was doing interviews here before. I was styling for Peter. I was doing some stuff with Amazing Zoran. I was doing like a bunch of stuff, just trying out every aspect of it. And like I was 21, 22. I just figured like this is not, like there's nowhere to go. Like if you work, those are like really amazing people that I work with. And if that is like the best that we have and I'm 22, this is not okay. Either I change everything completely and like pack and go, or I stay here and I'm miserable and I have anxiety and depression and it's just like, it's weird. So yeah, I decided to go. And also you have to know, like I work as an editor, I work in media, I work as a journalist, but I didn't study it. I studied cultural anthropology. How I like ended up in media and how I ended up on all the fashion brands is because like I love to talk, I love to meet people, and I was like, how do I do that? So I was just like, wait, what if I just start interviewing everyone, and that's my way in. So that was basically my way in. I didn't even know if the media are going to pick up my interviews. I didn't know if I'm any good. I didn't know anything of that. I just know I was like, oh, I would really love to hang out with Alexander Wang, and I would love to hang out with Jürgen Teller, and it would like so cool if I could party with Gosha in Moscow. How do I do that? I don't know any of them. So just like, wait, okay, I'm just gonna email them, email their people. I'm gonna interview them. Maybe it happens, maybe it doesn't. And then somehow it did happen, and I was very persistent. I worked for years for free, like literally for free. I was still living out of expenses. I was styling here like commercials for Spar and Lidl, and just stuff that you would not be proud of, and I don't know what I'm speaking about it, but that what paid my bills. And then on top of it, I was doing all the cool stuff that I posted on Instagram, which was like cool for you guys all to see, and we're thinking, oh, this is like an amazing thing, but like the truth is you all have to like earn a living and do a thing. So it's like if you figure out a mix of both, if you figure out like what you're good at, or maybe not even good at, what you're passionate about, because at the end of the day, it's not being like the best at it, it's just like not stopping, even if you work for free like for years and years and years. Just like figure out your way out, and that's it. So yeah, like I mentioned a few names. Oh, also one big thing, never do your presentation when you're either tired or on a deadline, because it's gonna result in like missing things and all of it, and you're gonna see them when you're like, okay. So these are all the people that I've been associated with in the past year or year and a half, because I think that's the most relevant, and like all the years of my build-up kind of brought me here. Right now, I am an art editor at the Hood by Air, which is a streetwear brand, and it's like everyone always says that I'm art director, but I'm not, because what people are used to that fashion brands have are art directors. But fashion brand as such, and because the pace is changing so much, a brand as big as Hood by Air, or someone that has to be in media all the time, someone that has to know streetwear, someone that has to have like a strong presence among 32C and Kaleidoscope and all those magazines that are main magazines for us right now, and our media and where we're trying to go and what we're trying to build. I think it's very effective in a way, first with money, second with connections, and with everyone, to have an indoor art editor that's going to basically I handle all the media, I handle all the collaboration. I'm not a press person. I am in contact with all the press people, but I don't do that. Like I cannot talk names because it's still not out yet, but I basically handle everything that is behind it. I speak with other designers, we do collaborations with magazine, we do advertorials where there's like basically paid editorial that brand pays it, and it's like somewhere else, which Andrei is going to talk about later. He's going to be at 1, please come. And yeah, it's basically that's it. So this is some of my covers. This is some of my people that I've interviewed. These are my stories. And as you can see, it's all about first, it's like Anjay said, it's all about being true to yourself and having your identity. But then at the end of the day, it's all about who is social, who has a lot of social media present, whose face are you going to recognize, who's cool right now, even if they're not the best, who is someone that's going to sell the magazines. So who is someone that can either pay me or offer me their face in return, and their face value is more than money. So we are where we at. It's like, I don't want to be pessimistic and I don't want to be negative, but for like small brands and small designers, especially coming from Slovenia, we are way too small to build a big content for someone as big as Vogue or someone as street as O32C and Kaleidoscope. So you as a brand or a fashion designer or an artist, you have to offer me something, like as a magazine, as an editor. So you either pay to be in it, you buy a page, you already come with a full-on press release that is written, so I don't have anything to do with you. I put it in, I get the money, and I'm happy. And then the second thing is, it's you bring me a name, you bring me someone that's famous, you bring me someone that's very relevant, and then we're all happy as well. And then I don't need the money because I'm gonna get money putting someone on the cover. I'm gonna get money with putting Young Lean on it because he has like a massive followership and he's relevant. Maybe like, I don't know, like probably a lot of you guys didn't hear about him, but there's also a lot of you guys that did, and he's very, very relevant, and we know he's gonna sell like a bunch, and the magazine has been selling out. I heard it's been here and it's been taken in 1 minute. I haven't even seen it and I'm in it. So yeah, it's all about that. See, I was tired, my dot is missing. So basically the whole base of the everything that's here, and why I'm saying the media right now is flat. Like, it's not like it was before. Everything is so shallow. We are shallow. This comes to what I said with money and with like having your face on it. We don't care about what's behind it. I don't care about your quality in that sense. And I'm speaking from my perspective and working with media that are very hip right now, because I'm an editor also on High Beast. So we do everything that's hip, everything that's relevant. We are more into street culture. I don't work with high fashion, so of course approach is very, very different when it comes to other fashion brands, because every brand has their own identity, and it's like it's a different trend, it's a different pace, although we all kind of exist on the same market. So yeah, but I think like even though like it kind of all sounds maybe harsh or not, we all have to chill. It's just like we have to chill, we have to figure out our own pace. Just because like social media is so fast. Magazines, when I was with Interview Magazine, we did 8 magazines per year, which basically means like every month and a half we produced a new magazine. Each of our magazines had 1.5 million budget. So we had to do, it was like 200 pages. We had covers with Bjork, Charlotte Gainsbourg, Solange, Beyonce, and all of it. Month and a half. I was in the deadline 24/7. And the quality goes down, not just for me as a writer, also as a photographer or as an editor or as a stylist. You just cannot produce as what people expect from us, what social media. Also as a designer, you cannot produce like a cruise collection and have a showroom and have a fall winter and have just winter and have just fall and have just summer. You cannot do that because the quality is gonna go down. It's not gonna be as good. I'd rather have 2 collections per year, 2 magazines per year, do good editorials per year, but give me something good, give me something that has your identity, and also give me something I can sell and other people are going to be interested in. And if that takes you like months to figure it all out, it's fine. Like I had my anxiety also on Instagram, which was like, oh shit, I didn't post like for 3 months. People are going to think I'm not doing interviews anymore. And it was like my ego thing, trying to just like post stuff so I could just like brag what I'm doing, but it made no sense for anyone. Like my content was not good. I was not proud about it, even though I had like super famous people in the photos. It just sucked. I didn't feel great. I got, I don't know, a few likes and I was like, oh yes, great, I'm doing great. And I was very unhappy. So, but yeah, what basically brings us here and what to figure out, and I think what is very valuable and good for all of you guys as well, just create like few media stunts. Like figure it out, how to collaborate with someone, how to do something, how to make me interested as a media, and don't offer me the same content that you offer all other magazines. If you do an editorial, if you do like a lookbook, offer me two photos, offer another magazine 2 photos, give me an exclusive content, because I'm not gonna publish and I'm not gonna repost what everyone else already reposted. So if you do like some sort of stunt and that's gonna like, let's see. So see, here's an example. So if you do some sort of a stunt and your collection is just okay, I'm good enough if you put, let's say, Vogue and Tillmans on a runway or A$AP Rocky with Hood by Air. That's a stunt and that's an article. So just like figure it out, put someone on the runway, put someone as a face of your collection, make a collaboration, make something, because that is gonna result in me publishing it. Not because your design is so amazing and you're awesome and all that great. I don't care about that. I care about who did you put there, and that's people gonna be interested in. No one's gonna read about it. Everyone's just gonna look photos, and we're all gonna be happy, and we're all gonna get something out of it. So, I mean, here we have the very, how would I say, very happy Kanye here in the end. He modeled Helmut Lang, which was amazing, and he modeled it while Shane was doing it. Shane is my boss now at Hood by Air, and that was a stunt. His photo went everywhere, even though design, as we see, is like a parka and like a normal sweater, which just means nothing, but that photo was everywhere because it's Kanye. And I mean, you guys cannot get Kanye, I know, I'm sorry, but like someone, as let's say, someone you like. But yeah, like the volume, the whole thing and everything, I of course I briefly mentioned it because I'm just like, my mind is all over the place. It's just too much of it. So here are like some people that I'm kind of associated with and what happened to them and what I said to you guys before as well. Even Alexander Wang is big, and I know like a lot of you would love to work there or have a career as his, because he's young, he's very relatable. He started when he was like 18 or 19. He's great, he's cute, everyone wants to party with him. He's still relevant. He does all this collaboration. He brings money in with collaboration as Swarovski or whatever. But even he, as a designer and being someone big, decided, he was like, yo, I'm done. I'm just gonna do 2 collections per year and it's great. For the past Fashion Week that was in New York right now, he didn't do a runway. He did like a huge party. He had famous rappers perform, and he still got the same coverage as any other designer that did the runway. So he kind of figured it out. And I mean, he had way more fun at that party than doing the collection and doing all of it. And then, I mean, even Christopher Bailey, you can read it here. I'm not gonna do. He did the same. Like, everyone is so transparent right now, and we all say we cannot take this as an editor, as a writer, as all my friends being designer. Is just not possible to do it anymore. So it's also like, it's fine to say it, and then while you say this, it's also a lot of fun to figure it out what your next move is going to be and how you're going to expand your vision with someone else's help, and just like piggyback ride on them. Just like, it's fine also to ask all of your friends for help. It's also fine to not have all the money so you cannot pay them. It's also fine if you're very transparent and be like, I mean, you know what, I spoke to Andrea yesterday. We had like a great dinner talking about this. I wish it would be recorded because we were awesome. But we spoke about it, and we were like, how much do fashion photographers charge? Like a really big one. And I mean, that maybe it doesn't make any sense with what's here, but just an example, big photographers, like really, really famous photographers. Also, I mean, Jürgen is someone that I work a lot with, so I can talk from, like, I know him. So he often comes for free or charges like way less if the project is good. Of course, he says like yes to 1 or 2 projects, but he is not gonna charge you as much as someone that's just starting or is a photographer and has a big ego and hasn't figured it out yet is gonna charge you. So it's also that what brings me to that is like, talk to people, tell them like what your background is, tell them how much you can do, how much you cannot do, but please produce good content. Just don't take someone so you have it. It's better not to have it than be shit. I'm sorry for cursing. See, Alex is so relaxed here because he figured it out. And this is his collaboration. So yeah, you here, I think in Ljubljana, is one big problem is we are so small, but everyone is in each other's butts, let me say this. We are all competing. We are all competing for that amount of attention because there's not a lot of it. The market is very small. It's easy to, I don't know, you know, I wish people would help each other way more. There is room for everyone. Everyone is individual. I just wish there would be not such competition, or how would I say it? I wish people would be more free and just like chilled about it, that it's fine to work together. It's fine to work together with another designer. It's fine if you don't have good, amazing stylist friends. It's fine to ask people that you're studying with and you see their eye is better to work with them as a stylist. Like, it's all fine. Just like partner with someone. You are not one-man band. It's like ridiculous if you do that. The content is not going to be as good. So yeah, what also helps, yeah, okay, I'm going to wrap it up. This is great. This is Berberian Palace. But basically the main idea is, oh God, I'm just rambling. Just like collaborate with someone. Don't do it all yourself. It's all fine. It's all great. You're all awesome. Piggyback right on whoever you want. See, hire Rihanna if you can. Hire Beyonce if you can. She's great. She does great concerts. Send her free stuff. Maybe you're gonna be in her video. Maybe she's gonna do, I don't know, this is lemonade. Maybe she's gonna do a cappuccino. So just like do that and read Slavoj. He's really good. This is it. Hi. Bye.